Ooh, look at those. Nice wheels, man.
Oh, thanks.
Look a little big.
Yeah, I mean they fit.
Yeah?
They definitely fit.
Oh.
But I mean they rub slightly in the front at full lock, but not too bad.
But I think we're gonna fix that today,
yeah,
right?
We're gonna fix that today.
Yeah. Dude, check that out. Wheels. That's right. Kind of the opposite of what we usually do on the channel.
Yeah.
But damn right, we're gonna do something different. Fuck it.
So we got a ADF 1.5 inch lift here for the Crosstrek.
Oh, look at all that. Look at all those nuts and bolts. Looks kind of complicated.
Bunch of hardware.
Yeah.
We'll get it figured out.
Is there instructions?
There are not instructions.
Well, we never read those anyways.
No, we're good.
We got this.
Yeah, definitely. It's got 4 of these, 2 of the sway bar drops. These are for the front of the subframe, and then 4 of the strut top spacers.
Oh, okay.
Pretty easy.
So we pretty much got to take apart the strut pretty much to get the top hat.
Nope, these ones just bolt right to the top of the factory top hat.
Oh, cool.
So that doesn't even have to come apart.
No shit.
Yep. So
it's just a bolt-on part. Oh,
yeah,
there you go.
Factory bolts come through here.
Yeah.
It comes with, and then you reuse the factory bolt nuts from the top hat on there, and it comes with new nuts for the top to bolt through the car.
Dude, this is gonna be easy.
Oh yeah.
It's easier than installing a set of springs.
Yep. The hardest part is just dropping the whole rear subframe to get these spacer blocks in. We've already done one side, and it's pretty easy. First thing is unbolt the sway bar, set off to the side here, the sway bar end link. And then we'll pull off this little pop clip right here for the ABS, or the speed sensor there. And then unbolt the brake line on this side, pull it off to the side, and then you just have to pull these 2 bolts right here. The top one's camber bolt, lower one's just a regular bolt.
Really easy.
And once that's done, you just take the 3 bolts off top and drop the assembly out, and we're good to go.
Yeah. So sway bar bolt is what, 17?
I think so, yeah, it's 17 millimeter.
For marking it.
Yeah, so right on here, there's this upper line right here for the alignment. We're just gonna mark where that's at, so that when we put it back on, we can, since these top hats are offset for camber and caster, we put it back on, they'll at least get us close enough to drive to an alignment shop. So we don't have to worry about our alignment being way off when we're done.
Yeah. 19 millimeter?
Yep. Break these 2 loose. This is a 12 millimeter for the brake line bracket right here. There's that bolt, and this just comes off to the side, and so I don't lose the bolt. I'll stick it back in the hole by a thread or 2. Yep. Pinch these little tabs in here. So there's tabs on all 4 sides, so it's kind of pain to get out, because yeah, there's these tabs on this side and the 2 tabs on this side. You gotta kind of squeeze all 4 to pop them out. Just kind of get those out to the sides.
Scott's gonna loosen up the top 3 bolts or nuts.
And we'll take a jack stand.
Oh yeah.
Set the jack stand underneath the control arm here, just so it doesn't drop down, pull the axle out of the housing and all that. Get this right up there, just so it doesn't want to rock anywhere or fall off, whatever.
Yeah.
Then we'll get the top hat spacer on there.
Jeff, you ever take us over some really sweet jumps?
All the time, of course.
You ever take it off any sweet jumps?
Alright, working on the back now. I'm telling you, this thing's gonna look badass once it's all done.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. And for anyone that's interested, if we can focus in on this part number for these center caps.
Oh yeah, there you go. See if I can get it. Yeah.
There's the part number for these center caps. They are the plain black with the Subaru emblem, and they pop right in. These are the factory Crosstrek center caps. That's a few wheel weights there. I mean, it's exactly 180 out from the TPMS sensor. These little pieces are just stuck in on either side, like that. We just pulled out the carpet, and then you can kind of pull this to the side, lift that up like that, and pop these.
Oh. They're just supporting it pretty much.
Yep. Loose. So when we do want to pull them out, we just do it by hand. So this has a little tab right here. You just got to push in and release that out of there. They're easier when they're not full of dirt, just so it doesn't get any tension on it.
So brake line spacer.
Yep.
What it is?
Just to get the brake line up and away and give it a little bit so it doesn't get under too much tension here.
Oh, got you.
I do always kind of go in there.
Oh, got you. I see it.
And just kind of relocate the mounting.
Nice ingenious design there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it brings it up away from the wheel a little bit, and I believe that's gonna go there, but we're gonna wait to do that until we get everything back on.
Yeah.
So I'll just put bolt and nut through there so we know where it goes.
We'll strut next. All right.
Okay, let's leave that there for now so it's loose. 19's all up on the subframe. I highly doubt I'm gonna be able to get it loose with this guy, but we'll...
maybe?
Nope, I'm sliding. It's gonna be the longer one. Oh yeah, those are tight.
Yeah. I'd assume they'd be tight.
Let's get a few turns on those. We can pull them out all the way later. Okay. Now, just a little plastic pop clip right here. Wants to be a pain. Man, these ones don't want to come out of here. 14.
So is that another subframe bolt?
Yeah, these are two more little bolts right here that go off of this arm. So you loosen this bolt, and this bracket right here goes to right there. These two 14mm bolts.
Oh, okay.
So these two and this guy will have to come off. So that's a 12, and these two are 14s. Until we're actually ready to drop the subframe down. And this guy's a 12. I don't know if this has to come off, but I don't remember. But I'll loosen it for now just in case. But I do know this has to come off. And this is just a bolt holding this plastic shield on there. So, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take this whole bracket off. Okay. So I'll go ahead and pull this out.
Just a little bracket.
You know, as loose as it is, I can
Holy
actually...
shit, that's
There's
a long fucking bolt.
Yeah, it goes all the way up through there.
I can actually swing this just about
So
out
I'll
of
drop
the
that
way.
out, and then these come out. Little factory subframe bushing spacer things. Sorry, I don't know what that's made out of. So we don't reuse either one of these.
Nope. So that you can put away.
And the ADF spacer will go right in between here and here. And then the little like 2-inch long rectangular spacers will go actually right down in here between this black bracket. It'll go right on top of these two holes right here. And then between the body. Now we'll slide that back in, bolt it up. And then slide this back in here and put the block spacer right on top. So before I get too much farther, I'm gonna pull this lower strut bolt.
We gotta get the lower strut bolts and the sway bar, right?
And the sway bar, yeah. So the sway bar is gonna come off there. Need to get another 12mm, or probably box end 12. There's the 2 bolts for that. And then once we get the other side, these 2 bolts taken off on the other side, then we start to drop the subframe, it'll create a gap in here, and then we can put in these guys right here, which will bolt in between the bushing there.
Sway bar spacers.
Sway bar spacers and drop spacers. So that goes in there. And we'll get that in, and then once we get this all bolted up, then we'll bring the subframe back up to it, bolt it up to here, and get that going. Easy day. These came on here to use to remount the subframe to it, or the sway bar to it. It's got an access hole here and here. Then you're gonna take the factory hardware and just put it right back on here and bolt it back in place right through there where the factory sway bar mount goes. Yep, so these are the 4 spacers that go in the 4 big bolts. These are the ones that go in the front. So, I'm gonna take one of these with a lock washer and a washer. It's gonna come on the inside and go up through there and back up into the body. So pull that bolt out for now. This guy go. See if we have enough room to do this yet. Otherwise, we might have to loosen up other stuff a little bit. Okay, just got that started by hand. I'll run that up with my fingers. And what I'll do is I'll put my, once I get up far enough just by hand, I'll get my short little 22mm socket. I'll pop it in here on here, and I'll run an extension up through this plate, through this bushing right here, and put the extension poking through this bottom hole. Pop my socket onto it, and we can torque it down. Another bag of hardware here. Yep, so these all go with those. These ones go with these guys. So we'll go lock washer and washer on all 4 of these. Because these are going to go, one of these holes is oblong, so it's going to go like that.
Can get in there.
And it'll be right about there. And then, and the bolt will come up through it like that and into the body.
Okay.
But we're going to wait on that because this is going to have to come down a little bit still and move around, so.
Yeah, man. So might as well just get this fucking subframe bolt down here loosened up.
Woo dog. Okay, let's lower the whole thing down a touch.
All right. Ready?
Yep. Just go about maybe an inch.
We still got our tops on.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Going slowly.
Okay, stop about there. Let's see here. I think right about there is probably good for everything.
I'm thinking so too.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
just,
You got some room.
it's just gonna be getting these struts out of here.
Do you want to do towers first?
We might have to go down. Oh, there it is.
There you go.
Okay, there's that guy.
You think ADF's gonna watch this video and be like, what the fuck are they doing?
They might. There.
Same as the front.
Got it.
Okay, flip it around.
So, sway bar spacer going on now.
Yep. Okay, that's gonna go on. Just need to get a ratchet. You got the factory little bushing here that comes around the rubber bushing
Bolt right in.
and bolts right in place.
Cool.
And we'll use the new hardware on here.
Oh, so you put the socket inside the little block right there?
Yep. And then just push the extension up through the subframe, up through the bottom hole,
Yeah.
and then onto the bolt. And then for now, we're just gonna snug these up and then torque them in a minute. Yeah, we got just have our smaller bolts with the lock washer and regular washer in there. Started the first few threads by hand. We can set our socket in there. Run this all the way up through here. Get into the socket on there. And I'm just gonna make this easiest for install. I'm gonna face it that way. I made the front one a little bit tighter than that. Yeah, that's probably good.
I don't know what side.
22 on the bottom.
Okay, so we're 22s. For the rear subframe bolt nut.
Now, bend this down until it lines up.
Done. Okay.
This is just the ABS or speed sensor wire that goes into the hub here. It was the way it was routed was up and over and kind of pulling tight on the brake line right here. So we just unhooked it out of all the hooks and the plug here, and we're just gonna run it underneath instead.
Yeah.
Just so it's a little bit more free in there, not rubbing on anything. And it looks like the bottom one's probably a 12.
Yeah. Now let's just tighten up the brake line bracket extender thingy.
And angle it in a little bit there.
Yeah. That's it.
Yep.
We're gonna put the wheels on, right?
Yep. Well, I still got to do,
Clips.
I think, yeah, the little clip that holds this rubber splash guard in place. And there's this one bolt that holds the plastic piece, the plastic tray underneath on. and then the wheels will go on.
That's it.
I've been a real bad boy on the town all night. Starting to calm down with the morning light. I'm in the dirt, down in the dirt. Been real bad. I've been a real bad boy on the town all night.